previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could wait here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
I like the way this girl thinks. Coffee. I need to make coffee. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Alrighty. There's the coffee machine.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
It don't look like there's no water, and you didn't put no coffee grind in there. He's gonna walk on the furniture. No, that was good.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Really? QR code.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Hold on. Oh, wait, what?
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Alan!
I'm coming. I was just reading.
Please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Where's the fuse box at? Tell me the focus.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
So I keep the light on you?
Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Shit. You'd probably go to like a local hospital? I mean, it still works, but...
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Why aren't
Mr.
you
Wake,
just
the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
She better
That
your...
was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
I know small towns have one of the best diners I've ever ate at.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. James out.
Well. If his body disappeared, it ain't nothing to worry about
The
then.
sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr.
I
Wake.
know. Wait, read. What was read? What's read? Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna open and shut the door.
Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh, thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park.
Mr. Wake, can I
There's a
help
spot
you
called
with
Lover's
anything?
Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here!
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
I'm really wondering why I quit playing this
The early
game.
morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
But there's coffee. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that for this time being. Expecting to see a dog at some point. Back fence, huh? Kick it. Damn! Got a crit. And more paper.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall and the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I'm really, like,
Alice's
interested.
driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Can I pick it up from here? Yes, I can.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
The fuck is going on, my dude? I love it. I was supposed to say he disappeared.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Alright, there's a lot of reading in this.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing.
Oh, I was listening.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Doctor Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Come on! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking up to Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Uh-huh. I mean, I believe that, but I think you have different priorities, my guy.
And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Oh, I have. I'm absolutely insane. What, do you have anything about
You
it?
shot a guy, and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Funny Farm's not that great. Don't care to ever go back.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Who the hell's Bucktooth Charlie?
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I'm not joking. I've gone insane.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Okay.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff.
I don't want to talk about it no more, alright?
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
I mean, don't hate on us. Don't hate on them. They're very polite people. I'm just the one going insane. More coffee? Gimme. Never have enough coffee. What's this? Oh, batteries. Oh, I lost all my batteries. I had like 20. What the hell? So is that same thing with the ammo? Oh, I want to do this in hard mode. I wanted to play it in hard mode. I actually was going to switch it to nightmare mode, and it wouldn't let me. Because I have to beat it on normal first. That's lame. Because I really want to know the rest of that story. Like, I know I'm missing only parts of it, but I don't know where I'm going. Anything back here? Paper? Paper? Coffee? Such a lovely night for just...
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
You do that. I lost all my ammo, too. Paper. There's been a lot of reading in this. I'm not the one reading it. I know we're missing a page.
He'd never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Yeah, can we stop talking about the padded rooms?
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Well, okay, that was a decent jump scare, but it didn't really get me. Now that is terrifying. Is there any ammo in here? Radio. Yes, I will take the ammo. Do I have my shotgun still? No. Oh, hi. You don't mind if I just... See, I switched the lights on. You're happy about that, right? Please tell me you're happy about that. I don't know where you went. Do not care where you went. Tire swing. Oh, why'd you break my light? Well, I still got my flashlight, but... Come on, throw something at me, game. You've given me a lot of talking. I'm kind of burnt. I will knock everything over. Can I get in there? Is there something in here? Should I have listened to that radio? Yeah, just, you know, meeting the neighbors, letting them know how, you know, how friendly I am. Oh, we do another one of those. We are. I don't know.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish. Especially...
I really don't know if any of y'all want to watch this. I'm kind of recording a lot of it right now. Well, we'll watch another episode right now.
The man in the mirror.
Want me to skip it? And I'll make sure not to show it no more.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
That is a lot of madness. In a nutshell. Alright, let's continue on, because I'm actually starting to get somewhat bored. Enjoying it, find it fascinating, but man, there's a lot of talking. Can I shoot something, please? paper. Oh boy. It's gonna be interesting editing this.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Awesome! And I see the nightmare thing. Damn it, why can't I play on the hardest difficulty? That's probably not going to be the hardest difficulty. Is another piece of paper? It is.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Interesting. Okay, lights, please don't bust on me. I need your powers. Big Daddy?
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on!
Oh God!
I'm coming!
Please, help me!
I'm coming. I want to know where you're at. Don't be dead.
Help me!
I'm coming.
Can you hear me?
Rusty.
Anyone?
Rusty.
Please help! Back here. I'm back here. Hey.
Holy shit.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Take your ammo. Thank you. Can we, like, save the dog? Oh, is it a different building, maybe? That makes sense.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
You thought I missed that.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Damn. Imagine, like, that is something to imagine about. Anything you write comes true. But you know there'd be a catch to that shit. There's another piece of paper. Oh boy.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
I'm actually really digging the story. Love it. And I love the fact that actually whatever you read on those is actually happening as well. Why did I not 100% this game? I think I was going to, but I never did. Just kind of beat it once and put it down. Kind of fits the whole thing. Do I get an axe?
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Hi, buddy. No. I don't have a flare gun, so stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, see, look at that. You sit there, point at the light, and it works just as fine without having to zoom in. But as soon as you want to, like, stun them, zoom in. Okay, it's a little too on the easy side. So what happens if I do this? It may take longer, sure, but it saves your batteries, which really don't even need. If you know how to handle it. Can I go in there? Oh, I don't like how dark it is. There's coffee. I can sniff coffee a mile away. Don't test me. Cut my veins open. Nothing. You won't see blood. You see coffee. Oh, calm down. I drink way too much coffee. Oh yeah, I should check up on Rusty. Right, Rusty.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Where's the dog?
Please don't feed the animals.
Drive-through open?
Fishing is for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license.
No, I don't want to attack Rusty.
At all times. Rusty, no! Never. Bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended.
Ow! Don't do it.
Damn
it.
To remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park grounds.
Can you, like, calm down?
This includes even you may or even simple berries.
Gonna get you. Come back out here. There's only one way in and out. And I've got you in my sights. Let me reload real quick. Just stand right there. Thank you. Take all this ammo. I'm just gonna take it. Oh, hi. Can you guys not do that? Stop it. Double kill! Alright, what else we got? Well, we took out Rusty. I didn't want to kill Rusty. Damn it. What else we got going on? So, we all on an agreement that we're all okay with maybe not never running into that. Because I would be okay with that.